I'm gonna start writing music. So I'm Aaron Hallett. I typically just start with my guitar. Today I've got some Midi stuff down ahead of time. I was just sitting around this morning and felt like doing it. So it just depends on the day, but I'll start with different points occasionally. So I wrote in some stuff. It's on MIDI guitars, and I'm not going to do these on stream until I get a new computer because it crashes the whole thing if I try to run this and streaming software together because this thing's old. But I do typically put this stuff down on top of my real guitars. So I've got something like that going. The wrong note. Should probably know this. Wanted it to E flat, G minor. Is that what I did? I guess so. So it just does that a billion times. That's pretty much the whole verse. It just keeps dropping different octaves in. So here I got, then it goes to a clean guitar, ambient clean. And I say guitar, these are sampled guitars. So it's a real guitar sampled, and then the MIDI thing hits the note for me, if you don't know how they work. Anyway, chorus then just goes to E flat, C minor. That was not C minor, that was cluster. I don't know what that was. Why does that sound so awful? I'm just bopping the A string. Okay. E minor, B flat. So I probably need to do that the whole way through and let those things drop the octaves in, and then when I overdub with this, then I'll do an octave drop or two on the real guitar. But for like the main playthrough, I think I won't do any of that. It's my idea anyway. Sure. All right, you know what? I'll just hit record, see what happens as I go. I did just tune, so it should be all right. Just gotta get the muscle memory down. I wrote that in on MIDI, so I hadn't actually played it, so I had to figure it out. It's like learning a cover for my own song. All right, camera's on, guitar's on the right input, everything looks good. Okay, here I go. that'll do it. Command S for save. Don't ever forget that. So the MIDI guitars with that on top sounds awesome. And now what I'm going to do is put on my boss pedal here. Okay. Let's see. I've not done this that often, but I have a boss poly shifter here so I can do pitch changes. But then if I want to do something like this octave drop I'm currently on, and then I want to do something fancy like go down another whole step, go into the thaw amp here, and what I can do is go down 2 half steps, so now I'm down to G. Now my A string is a G string. I'm gonna give it a little high-end boost, super, super low cut, because this needs to be a certain tone to not sound like trash. I mean, it sounds trashy, but too much. A bit of this on probably like 1400, give or take, if I can get there. Yeah. That'll boost the attack. Basically, I just want a lot of high ends. Yeah, I want this to be clicky and weird, so, okay. Reduce the output, because that's gonna... I'm kind of shooting for like the output being around like -17, because that's where I usually have enough headroom, so it doesn't sound all distorted in the mix. Okay. So I'm just gonna hang out until this MIDI guitar comes in. Now I'm a whole step down, so I gotta... Yeah, I'm a whole step down, so I gotta adjust the chorus. Might kick the pedal off here. Sounds a little weird though. I don't know. I might just do some automation and turn that off there. So maybe I'll just do a punch in and not whole playthrough. Okay. If that's the case, I'm just gonna move right here and do this. Okay, that's fine. Just chop it. Okay, keep this pedal on. And then what I think the thing to do here is going to be how do I want to do this? I guess I can preemptively automate it. So I'm going to go here. Set points here so this goes down a step, and then here it'll be, will this work? Nope, apparently not. Of course not. Can't be that easy. All right, so just gotta get that on 0. I guess this actually doesn't matter because I'm not even playing anything. All right. So right here, just go a little ahead, just make sure. Or unless I do that, that could work too. All right, cool. That's all I need. So now I'm just gonna record, and that spot should be in standard tuning. Minus the pedal, obviously, which is lowering me an octave, but that's, you know. Just do one. It's the same thing again. All right, since I'm doing these as dubs or punch-ins, I'm gonna just color code so I know where I am later. Kind of works as a nice guide. All right, that's nice. So now I'm gonna grab this whole deal and put it down in the right spots, hopefully. Yeah, that's it. I think the automation, yeah, I should go right with the paste so that I don't even have to deal with. Good. So there's my like punch in overdub. All right, so now on the chorus, I'm gonna do these like wide dubs. I'm gonna pretty much just play the same thing, I think. I could harmonize it. Actually, it might sound cool. I'll try it. All right, that worked. Then I'm going to jump to the other side and do the same thing. Actually, not exactly the same thing. I did a little variation. All right. So that's just going to go on the chorus parts. Now this should sound huge. Now I need to punch in right here and do a guitar solo. This is all same key, so yeah, okay. It's all G minor. Turn the pedal off. stuff like that. Okay, here we go. All right, cool. That's the... I'm gonna just give it a clean gain boost. Did that not work? Oh no, I did, okay. So, what about some sort of thing for the chorus part, just like a lead or something like that? I think that sounds like a good idea to me. Okay, so this is a slightly different sound than the guitar solo. Yeah, something like that. Works for me. All right, so I want to dub that, but I don't want to dub it. I know that makes no sense, but I'm just going to put a sample delay on just one side. And then I'm going to put on this pitch shifter. These are just built-in plugins. It's not even a fancy thing. So I only did the right side, so that's the only one I'm going to deal with. Now it sounds more stereo. I think I can also drop on ensemble. Might be cool. Let me try this. There we go. So I want that to be pretty subtle around there. Put this on the other, it just snapped to the grid. There we go. Put that on the other two choruses. Give it a listen. that underneath. It's giving it a nice texture though. I'm not going to use the acoustic today, so I'll get rid of that. Let me grab my bass guitar. In case you're wondering, this is heavy. Not like heavy music, just weight. 6-string bass. Okay. I need to tune this thing. This tuner's kind of a pain in the ass with this low tuning, but see what I can do. I did figure out an easy workaround. I can just put this on one of the guitar plugins and the Thal amp tuner is way better. Just turn on the input monitoring and it gets it, but I'll try this if it works. Come on, dude. So, nothing. Okay, that works. Super easy bass part. E flat, what am I doing? Thinking G minor, I just played the, yeah. Wait till I get to that. Okay. Can I do the... I can do it there, but it's going to take a little practice, and I don't feel like putting the time in right now, so I'm just not. Okay. Oops. Let's see. I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, actually, I was thinking that clean ambient thing came in, so I'm sitting there waiting. I felt like that. Just the way I'm hitting the notes. guess it's fine. Okay. Damn it. Come on. Can I just start the damn song? That's where I come in with. Ugh. Do I have a? Hang on. That's how I'm gonna do it. The fingernail pick. I wasn't liking that hammer-on thing. Okay. Hit the E flat. Oh my gosh, I cannot get this song started. Seriously, this is slop. Why can't I play this easy G minor riff? My brain will not accept it at the E flat. Seriously, I don't have a pick laying around up here. Seriously? Just put my guitar back on the wall. I'm too lazy to go get it. I'm gonna use this empty SD card. That'll be way better for that riff. G minor, stupid idiot. Come on. I get stuck on stuff like this. I probably should just take a couple-minute break and come back and I'll play it, no problem. That's what this is. It's like a muscle memory to brain thing. Before the transfer from brain to muscle memory, there's a disconnect and you just fail every time. G flippin' minor use. Dude. Can't get that in my head. Like literally, I'm just aiming for the dots. Ugh. Ugh. That was annoying. It's always the super easy things that trip me up because I just get like stuck. Like I gotta cycle through like 4 notes and my brain just skips a note or something like that. I got it though. Yeah, the thing I was talking about, if you start playing something kind of, if it's a little like weird to you or something like that, or it's a new thing, your brain is like doing it at first and you're like thinking about it and you'll start to get okay at it and play. But then before it gets to muscle memory, there's a little disconnect period in between. You usually just have to take a break because your brain will adjust, your muscles will take, the muscle memory will take over and then you can play it fine. But if you keep trying to play through that, usually you'll just get frustrated because you screw up like 8 million times and you can't figure out why the absolutely simple part is like preposterously hard for you. Ugh. All right. I need to charge this thing, so plug it in. It's a USB-C. This is the right one. I wish this was USB-C, but it's not. It's one of these dumb. There it goes. One of those dumb USBs where you plug it in, it's wrong because it's upside down. So then you turn it around, and then it's also wrong because it's upside down. So then you turn it around again, and suddenly the incorrect one in the first place is right. It's like an angle thing, but it's. You're like, I was right the first time. Why didn't it work? Stupid. All right. Is that perfectly in time? Not exactly, but do I care? No. All right, so I'm going to delete this loop. Delete this track it's on. Can you see the path here now? Let me get closed on you. See if I can get that just a little. That's kind of in view. So I got a multi-pad here that I can play the drums on. I used to have an electronic kit I was using, but said electronic kit is just not going to go with me when I move at the end of the month. Is that stuck on? So I'm making my drum set a lot more compact by just using this thing, but I've actually got more drum triggers on this than I do on that whole kit. So I got a kick pedal here on the floor, snare, pump-it, close hi-hat. Technically this is a rim shot, but on this particular drum library I'm using it doesn't matter. It's the same sound. Kick there so I can cheat. Do something like that. And then toms. I haven't got that one triggering any tom. Probably should do it, but I'll figure that out later. Right. I'm gonna turn on my camera over here. And I'm gonna try to not yank my headphone wire out. I gotta get situated. So yeah, I'm moving across the country by the end of next week. Got a long drive, but when I get there, I'm probably going to see about upgrading headphones, little things first. But I just got to get set up. At some point, I want to get a new computer, but that's a pricey thing, so I'm not going to do that right away. But the drum set should work because I'm going to be in a slightly smaller space. I'm actually happy about that because like there's just too much room in here. This big room, and then there's full downstairs, and I don't like cleaning at all. I just want something simple here to record drums, 2 or 3 guitars on a stand, computer, better headphones, and I'm good. Let me just. this all seems decent. Gonna mute the guitar solo. It just kind of helps me hear a little better what's going on. Alright. Tried to bring my phone over the other day to use my app and hit record, but I don't know if I have a stand here. It doesn't really actually help me, so I'm just gonna do this, but I have to reach over there every time I mess up, so hopefully I don't much. Let me do a practice thing. I want to just see what I want to do in the verse and stuff. Rough idea. It's going to be a simple part, just sort of like that. All right, let's see. Through that. Keep that thing going there. Okay. playing the first. One more time. There's a couple mistakes in there. I'm just going to correct them. I'm getting the hang of this thing. It's actually really nice to play on. As soon as I got it set so I wasn't getting crosstalk and everything, it's actually really nice. I would totally use this as the whole drum kit if I was playing out, but I'm not playing out, so, you know, it's not even a thing, but in theory. So yeah, I gotta get this one tom to trigger. It actually is triggering something, but the drum library just doesn't have a note assigned to that. So that's actually even easier than if I had to do it in the module here. It's not gonna work. No, that's not gonna work. Just for these. So I'm just gonna clean up some of this Midi. Make sure it's like really tight, especially with the Midi. So Midi drums, I'm cleaning up Midi drums. Wait, not that. So it lines up real good with the guitar Midi I wrote in on top of my other guitars, my actual guitars. All right, I gotta shrink the note lengths because I can't tell what's going on. Select an operette, do your thing. Okay. There we go. I believe most of this, yeah, it's all eighth notes. Okay. Okay, my headphones in, so what's going on? You catch this one window. Turn this off, that sucks. Nice. Okay, kick drum needs a boost because the drum module is as high as it's gonna go for that. It's just no big deal. I just go here, minimum. That didn't work. I was gonna just super scroll up quick. Good enough. Operate only. That way the kick drums don't fall below a certain velocity threshold and they don't disappear in the mix. Okay. Actually, could have done that. That's fine. Oh, that sounds nice. I love the big chords with the octave drop guitars. So I'm using either thaw amp plugin to do the pitch shifts or Boss Poly Shifter. I gotta move my camera back up and I'm gonna cut my head off. There we go. Yeah, I'm either using that or Boss Poly Shifter, both of which are awesome. I actually want it both in conjunction because one, the Poly Shifter saves my computer some processing power. And then if I want to do something fancy like lower an octave, but then lower another whole step, I can technically do that in a thaw amp, but I can just do like, I didn't want to do like the full like drop on there. I don't know. It doesn't make sense maybe. Nah, I don't know, but it just gives me more options. So I'll predominantly use this thing, but then if I want to in the thaw amp, I can do something on there too. I think the thaw amp would actually handle going down, goes down 2 octaves, and I probably could have just gone on the in between, but you know, whatever. Did I do a flam there? I guess I did. Let me get closer. Sure. I did now. That's what it picked up, so I guess I'll go with it. It's fine. All right, since I got rid of the crosstalk problem on my drum pad there, this is a lot better. Just nudging a few of the main hits on, and I'm not deleting and stuff. Like I said a couple times, deleting is better than trying to write in where it missed one. So I'd rather have it pick up too many than too few, but I'd rather just have it be correct. Above all. Okay. Yeah, I love that I actually have the 3 cymbals. With my other kit, I had to like move the ride up to a China cymbal a lot of times. Today I wanted to play on all China cymbals, so I just hit the middle one. Ride is far left. Yeah, it's nice to have more pads. Who would have thought? Smaller kit, more options. What happened here? I guess I was just really off time. Have an extra hit. I might have accidentally tap my kick pedal because that's like the far left bottom pad to do this fill, which apparently was rushing super bad on, but yeah, okay. If I hit the kick, I get an extra weird little hit there. Because I'd usually do that left, right, and then kick left, right, but I can do it like turbo speed on this by just going do, 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 do. And it's cheating, but it's great for like, you know, putting in something I want. Not worrying about messing it up. Oh, shit. It's on 16. Some of those might be off. Just listen. They're off. Can I just nudge them? Yeah, okay. Well, some of this looks like they move. There we go. Not a problem. Good. Sometimes, like, if you quantize and then try and quantize again over the top, it goes like 3 measures over, and I have no idea why. It actually worked that time. Must have been in the kick there. That's definitely what that is. Force a habit. Alright, no big deal. That's kind of probably one on top there. Yep. These all gotta go over one. Come on, select it. That's gotta go over. Brush those apparently. Works for me. And just boost that last hit. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to save. I didn't boost the volume today, just played. Okay. So one thing I've got to do with this is I'm going to put the kick up like that. Probably not totally necessary because I already did the minimum thing on the Logic menu, but whatever. I'm going to just give a little bit of a humanize option on the velocity because the pads are like punching out like full bore. Just want it to like vary a little bit because they're not quite as sensitive on the top where I was my cymbal pads, but for the compromise I get more, you know, compact stuff that'll fit better on in my new room, so I'm not complaining. But just put humanize on here, that'll make it sound good. Let's see. I just blatantly missed those. What's the deal? Huh. Well, anyway, now I got variety as far as hits instead of max volume. gonna go take a break, but I might be able to hold off and start coming up with a melody or something. Just kind of listening to it, so. Let me go to the chorus. So I'm not warmed up, but I might pay to just put, even if it's really bad, a little memory aid here. Okay. That didn't pick up. Nah, I gotta actually turn my mic off, don't I? Idiot. All right, well, I'm getting more warmed up, so who cares? So I just made crap noise. Alright, I need to put lyrics down, so I'm just start doing that. That was a burp. Okay. So I'm just putting random lyrics down. I don't even know what they mean, but they're just there. I gotta figure out what I want to do at the end there, but I think that's a chorus, give or take. I'm gonna recut this little practice attempt thing, but with lyrics intact. And if it changes as I go, big deal, but just memory aid again. Just crap noise to not forget the part. Alright, I'll do it in key later. Okay. Just please. So I need to listen to the verse. start putting random lyrics down. All right, a bunch of random words. That's how I do it. Okay, I gotta start making random noises and warming my voice up, so bear with the stupid. Come in like real hard here. Maybe go out of the chorus, maybe, so I have a little lead in. By the way, if that's real quiet, that's because the technique I'm using is actually quiet, but on the recording, it'll sound like a crazy scream. Okay, let me turn my camera on so I start getting footage of this in case I'm gonna spit out a keeper here, but I don't know. There's my first attempt. All right, I'll just cut into the second one. All right. Alright, I think I do better than that, but it's first attempt. You know what? I'm gonna keep these, but mute them. Just in case. I'm gonna see if I can get through this whole thing. Maybe I can, maybe I can't, but you know, put the sunglasses on because I was gonna go in the house, but I never did. All right, just to take a break, but I got into this, so here we go. Let's see what happens. Tripped over the words a little bit. Not that you could probably even tell, but I knew. I like the original chorus idea better. I just tried that, but all right, I'm gonna keep that verse. I think that was definitely a keeper. I'm gonna just punch into the second verse. Again, it probably sounds stupid on camera, but if I hit the playback. Sounds like I'm going absolutely psycho. Okay, let me listen to the practice chorus. Dude, that's where I went off, but okay. I'm gonna just slide this up here, use this one. I still want to make a bunch of new tracks. Yeah, something, I don't know. I'll hit record. All right, I got it, I think. Let me listen back. Yeah, good. So I'm gonna do this for consistency because I don't know what I did at the end, and it's not gonna be exactly the same, so screw it. Sometimes I want the choruses to vary, sometimes I want them like bang on. This is the case where I want that. Alright, I'm gonna delete these practice tries before I accidentally put those in the main thing, because that would suck. Yeah. Ugh, burping. Oh, it doesn't happen on the recording. Alright, I know what I did in the beginning, but not the end, so I'll just harmonize that. I don't know if that was dead on, but let me listen. Alright, I was just trying something. I'm gonna keep that one and just do a second chorus one and see what one happens better. Probably the second one, because I was like guessing what notes I wanted to hit. Okay. Tried to go higher. It wasn't a good idea. What I do in the first place, even if it was a little off. If you that was a little better. That's the one. Okay, deleting that. And I'll put this here and here. Ditch the end here, where I'm like making weird noises. Probably just me breathing or something, but still. All right, there. It's a little off. That's actually fine. I'm gonna run it through Humanoid. It's a plugin I use, does vocoder harmony stuff. I'm just gonna slam that one with the effect anyway, so it'll get like tuned. It's actually beneficial if that's off tuned to run it through there, because I actually want the robotic sound in that spot, and then I'll use the automation and just go turn it back down. So that's the verse, just raw vocals, nothing on them yet. And then chorus. Yeah, that works. Good enough. All right, so I'm gonna run the vocals through those plugins. Like I said, I'm not gonna do it on stream because much like the Midi, it's too much CPU and my computer goes and fails. So bad idea, but it's gonna be there. Yeah, just checking. I actually did it still have audio. What it does is like just disconnects my core audio, so like the streaming software just gets no feed from it, so no good. Or if it does, it'll be like nothing else. Yeah, that's a song. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet. Got an idea, but I gotta check it because So many damn songs. Oh, it is a song, but it's not my song. Or it's not mine. Do I care? Not really. If Incubus in the early 2000s could get away with "Wish You Were Here" when that's a Pink Floyd song, I can do this. I'm gonna call it "Wasted Words." All right. And they didn't do a version of it. They did a completely different song, just the same title, so it isn't the same thing. I'm sure there's a million songs with totally different music, but the same title. All right. So yeah, "Wasted Words." I think that's gonna be my title. As long as I don't have a song called that, I'm all good. I'm not gonna pick a title like "Stairway to Heaven," although that's pretty on point with what the Incubus song did. They're just that close, but I'm not gonna go that far. But this isn't quite like, something everybody knows. All right, there, and it wasn't intentional. I just looked it up. All right, I'm gonna save. Turn my thing off there. Turn the side camera off. That should be everything. Okay, so I need to take a little bit of a break. I'm gonna come back, mix master this thing, get the vocals all pretty, and I don't know if pretty is the right word for it, but I'm gonna do things to them like compression and stuff. Or that plugin for a couple effect spots. I like it on the chorus too. Like it's just got stereo width, throws in a generated harmony, which actually I don't know if I'm going to use because I did an actual harmony, but I'll see. Anyway, that's it for now. I'll be out probably tomorrow writing original music. At a certain point, I'm not sure which day I'm going to have to pack this stuff up, so I'm just going to be like gone for a few days. I've got like YouTube and other things, like other platforms where I post on, but I got videos scheduled out a little bit, so I won't be like totally vanished. But yeah, it's gonna happen, and I don't know how many days it's gonna take to do this drive, because without stopping for gas to get food or anything, sleep, it's 1 day and 50 minutes. So pretty damn long drive. So factor in that I gotta sleep, eat, that sort of stuff. It's probably going to take like 2-3 days easy. 2.5 if I really haul. Maybe probably up to 3. I'll see. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. And I'll probably be out tomorrow. So, yeah, that's that.